Let's take a look at what's happened today in the stock market. Tesla is continuing its move down. So we are down $4.20. That's 2.32%, closed at 176.54. Post-market, we seem to be going down even further. So let's look at what this means on the chart. So we are, of course, we are outside of our bullish channel right here. And we have lost not too long ago, 194.35 stop loss area at 191.46. So this is where stop losses should have been put. So then, there is minimal loss. And now we were resting in the past, January 25th, we had rested on 180.38. We see it here. It's pretty clear. Boom, 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 boom. So this stopped us yesterday, but it has not stopped us today. And now this is what I would almost call the last resort. The last resort is this support right here at 174.89. So 174.89, we are still closing above this today. But if we start losing it tomorrow, then I'm going to start considering that we are going to move down to the next level. What is that next level? 155.46. So this is where things could be going with Tesla. It is what it is. We need to accept, did I like it? Did I want the move right here at 194 to continue longer and go to 270? Yes, I would have appreciated that, but it is what it is. We need to run with the blows or something like that. Okay, let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX is continuing up a little bit. We are up 0.06, still below 1485. So this is not too bad, but it's still up there, close to 1485 right here. If we start breaking it, then things won't be going as well. The 10-year bonds are moving down. This should be helping us. And the US dollar also coming down a little bit. This should also be helping us. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Dow Jones is no longer into its bullish channel. So it's no longer going up at the same rate. This is going up at a certain rate. Right now, we are no longer going up at that rate. That's for sure. Right now, we are for sure going sideways, between 39,295 and 38,332. So we'll see where that leads us. If we start breaking 38,332, then we are going to turn around and we are going to start coming down. S&P 500 still in its bullish channel. So this one is still intact. NASDAQ, NASDAQ. Is it outside or is it in? It's just barely outside. Barely outside, and I'm putting support at 17,803. If we start breaking that horizontal support, then 16,965 right here is going to be the next destination. Let's take a look at our EV stocks, which are doing pretty poorly. BYD, not too bad, still in its bullish channel. So, so BYD is different. It is different. Rivian going sideways. Xpeng going sideways again. This one I won't touch back before 10.56. NEO had the very bad earnings, but you see that sometimes there are no correlations and causation between earnings call, the fundamentals of a company, and the move in the stock market. We have an example right here. So we are up 5%. Look at that, up 5%. This one is a buy above 628. Let's take a look at our Magnificent Seven. So Apple is cratering, even though the earnings call not too long ago was super great, was okay. Amazon sideways. Google, outside of its bullish channel. We don't know until where it's going to stop. It could go down to 127 easily. Meta is pretty good. So we are maintaining ourselves above 185.79. This is impressive. Microsoft just going sideways. NVIDIA is continuing even further, outside of the bullish channel. This is absolutely incredible. And ARM, this one pissed me off a little bit. I redrew the lines here because when a stock starts to go into a congestion zone, the real congestion zone is not super clear. It did this, it did that, and then it started to stabilize here, and then it started to go higher and stabilized on that point. And now this was a little, this was a little bit too precise for my liking, because there was a lot of zigzag on that resistance that I had here. I had a resistance support here, and we got zigzag there. And when we get zigzagged, we need to zoom out and redraw our line. So this is a lot better. This shows us that we are in the big congestion zone between 116.50 and 150.21. It's a big one, but it represents very well what is happening. And yes, inside we have one at 130, which is kind of almost the middle point, but this is representing what is happening. So we are in this big congestion zone. Palantir, okay, boom. So we have a break at 25.52. We have a break right here. So, this is the time to get back in. If you wanted to know when to get back in, this is the time to get back in after the nice run that we had not too long ago. So this is the time right here. So this one is a buy for tomorrow. AMD continuing super high. Of course, buying right now is a little bit chasing it. So there's some danger in chasing something. But after something has stabilized a little bit into a congestion zone and then it breaks it, then you can enter right then at that point, and there's greater chance that it's going to continue. But now it has continued for a week, so nobody knows what is going to happen. So if you want to enter, maybe try to find another pattern, maybe on the 1 hour chart, and play it a little bit tighter, something like this. And then if it breaks to 1330, you buy. If it goes lower than 207, then you do a little bit of a sell. So this is how you can chase something without just chasing it. And SMCI continuing higher. This one is just crazy. Gold continuing also. So we broke 1654. So this is great. So this was a high. This was a top that we had in August of 2020. So we are breaking that top with a nice green candle. So this is great. Silver is also a buy above $8. And you put your stop loss just a little bit below in case things reverses. So in terms of the stop loss on the 1 hour chart, you can use this one right here because there was a support right there. So 797. If you want to give it a little bit more space, 789 is not too bad. It's a bigger support. Bitcoin, nice day, but basically going sideways. XRP, not too bad, up 3% today. The Neo battery material is bouncing on 18 cents. So, okay, we don't have a buy signal yet on the daily chart, but maybe this is what it's going to do. Maybe it is going to bounce and just launch. So if you want to enter there, you can go on the 1 hour chart and you see that we have some congestion zone resistance at 19 cents and a half. So then you can maybe wait until it breaks this with a good stochastic, and maybe you can try to take a little bit of a swing if you want to. If you want to be a little bit more cautious, then you wait until it does a congestion zone on the daily chart. Valmont Graphite seems to be, we are above 227. So we'll see what happens. Going above 251 it might be a buyback if we get stochastic in time. And Novonix staying very well above 231. Very happy with this one. It was a tough week, and this one held its own quite well. And we just broke the 200-day moving average. So, this would be a major change in the trend of this stock. So Tesla, what can we say? Again, don't buy and hold, because you could be holding something down for 2 years and maybe 3, because it's not even over. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.